have a good or half a mind to do something, to supersize your business, perhaps. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom for today is to have a good mind to do something, or which was the earlier version of this expression, or to have half a mind to do something. Now, I hate to admit it, but I have used this expression on occasion, usually with my kids or my ex-husband when I was a little exasperated or frustrated about something. I have half a mind to go to the store. I have half a mind to ground you. I have half a mind to take away your paintball guns. When I caught my son after school one day, there was a lot of traffic coming home from the other side of the Twin Cities in corporate America, and I had a big commute usually on the way home. And sometimes the bus would get home before I did, and the kids would get home. And one day I came home to my son chasing his little sister around with his paintball gun. Now, to his credit, he had padded her up and helmeted her and protected her. He had pillows wrapped around her. It was hilarious, but he was still shooting at her with a paintball gun. And I don't know if you've ever played paintball, but it hurts when you get shot with those paintballs. So she wasn't hurt at all, but it was a shock and a surprise. But it's not the only thing I came home to my kids doing once in a while that was mischievous. They were definitely high energy children. So to have a good mind to, or half a mind to, means that we are, if we have a good mind to do something, we're strongly inclined to do it. If we have half a mind to do it, it means we're kind of thinking about it, but we're not committing to it. We haven't committed to doing it, and that we're not going to do it for sure. I can't tell you how many times growing certain businesses, I had half a mind to stop doing it or half a mind to quit. You know, those bad days, they come to all of us. We all have good days and bad days. And sometimes on a bad day, you get that inkling and that half a mind to stop doing something that you've been doing for a while. Now, we don't quit, right? As business owners, as entrepreneurs, as leaders, we don't quit. We realize that the challenges are there to show us something and teach us something. We figure out, we problem solve, we overcome them, we find solutions, and we move on to the next thing. And then pretty soon, before we know it, there's a bigger problem, a bigger challenge, and it's as if the little one hadn't even happened. But they're all just little building blocks. So as we grow and expand and build and supersize our business, when we get those bigger problems, those bigger challenges, we know that we can handle them because we've handled all the little ones along the way. I work with a lot of different stages of entrepreneurs and business owners. And it's interesting, whenever we're at a different stage in our business, we like to think that someday we're going to arrive and we're not going to have any challenges or any problems in our business. And if somebody has led you to believe that, no matter how much we automate, no matter how much we do, no matter how much we train and coach and teach and plan and organize, there will always be problems and challenges in our life. That's what keeps us going. That's what causes us to move and grow and stretch our comfort zone and become more of who we're supposed to be as human beings. So, you know, the life that never challenges us would be a pretty boring life, at least in my opinion. I've adopted the belief that challenges are fun, and just like problems, they're just little stepping stones to achieving and creating what it is that we want. So I work with a lot of people and they think, oh, someday everything is going to be awesome. I'm going to have made $1 billion and I won't have any problems anymore. Guess what? When you're $1 billion business or $1 million business, the only difference is the size of your problems. The bigger your business, the bigger impact and the bigger implications of your problems. If you've built a 7-figure or beyond business, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't just have yourself. You know, a lot of times when we start out as entrepreneurs, we're starting a business and it's just us and maybe a few other people that are impacted. But by the time we reach the $1 million and the $1 billion level, chances are we've added people to our organization, and there are now a lot of people depending on us. So that makes it a bigger problem, a bigger decision, a bigger choice. If we have half a mind to quit doing our business, we know that it doesn't just affect us anymore. It affects a lot of other people, a lot of other lives, and a lot of other things that we might not even have considered. So curious if you've ever used this expression, I've got a good mind to blank, or I've got half a mind to blank. Like I said, I know I use it on my kids and my ex-husband on occasion, usually when they were in a little bit of mischief or trouble. But I can't remember using it in at least a decade or more, because I've changed a lot. And now if I'm either going to do something or I'm not going to do it. I either go all in on it and figure it out no matter what, or I say no to it. I pick and choose. The older I get, the more I pick and choose what I will and will not spend my time and energy on. Wonder if that's true for you as well. All right, have an awesome day. I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting mental well-being related idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? Did I say this one came from the 1500s? I don't think I did. This one actually originated in the 1500s by John, I have to look, grab a magnifying glass, by John Bale in his work King Johann, around 1550. That's when it first appeared in writing. So this is one of those idioms and expressions that's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. Whether we've used it or not, we might have heard it, or people that we interact with may have been impacted by it. So even if we don't use it, even if we don't think it and feel it, maybe people that we work with do. All right, have a great day. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.